Want to know where to get the best possible cheap, reliable coins at your fingertips?
What do you think?
Whoa, very nice. Look at that.
Look no further than MMO EXP. Link is down below, top of description. Use code META for 5% off. Yes, now lads, what it do, man? It is your boy MetaMike. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the very final episode. It is the goalkeepers. I did all the respective positions, you know, fullbacks, center backs, midfielders and wingers and strikers. Check those videos out, man. I will try and actually make a playlist right there for the people that did not check it out. But yeah, shirt of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is indeed Miami. You know who's at the back though. Lionel Messi. I don't know if you can see that. Nonetheless, if you need some nice shirts, do check out obviously Gogo Shop. I almost forgot right there. Gogo Shop, second link in description. Amazing shirts, might I add, man. I've got absolutely a lot of shirts right now, and they are just so always quick on delivery, always good right there. So check them out. So check out MMOXP. Everybody knows, bro. Come on, man. Are you living under a rock? Check out MMOXP. Use the code Mike for 5% off to get the best possible cards. I mean, maybe you want some good goalkeepers, probably not at the end of the day. We did actually have to include goalkeepers, man. I said all positions. So yeah, before we get into anything though, shout out my guy Calma Moose. He has actually been the first person to comment on my latest video. Haven't really seen him comment before, so he probably is a new guy. Appreciate you a lot, my bro. Hopefully you are doing well. Thank you so much. If you want to get featured, just comment first, be the first to comment. S is the best, A is decent, and B is falling off the meta, or it's just not great. Relative to the other cards, we got the very first one, Lafont. Now at the end of the day, Lafont is probably going to be in great. I included the cards like that because he's very cheap, bro. At the end of the day, this card is really cheap. It's just when you're starting off, you know, he's 6'5". In my personal opinion, I don't actually see that much faults with him, apart from his card is actually bad. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, bro, at the end of the day though, B+, he will do his job. He's very tall. That's the main element for keepers I like to always include, but has very bad reactions. It's a gold card. In the start of the game, I feel like him and Pope is just two that you get in the start of the game, especially when you don't have that much coins. But I do think Pope is better than Lafont right there. Pope is 6'7", probably the tallest goalkeeper out right now. Amazing goalkeeper for the price. I would say very good values, like 2k. You know, at the end of the day, bro, use keepers that help you. You kind of want to get the keepers that don't have that much or don't actually include that much mistakes. Do you know what I mean? You want to get that keeper that is subjectively good for you, that doesn't make mistakes. So at the end of the day, if your Ramsdale is playing amazing, why need to obviously improve him? Why? You know what I mean? Don't change something that doesn't need to be changed. Right there, man. So let's go with the next one. It is Bolka, which is a card that a lot of people probably use for fodder. Let's just be completely honest right there. 6'6", very tall, cross, claim, and rush out. I'll be honest, I don't really actually look at playstyles when it comes to goalkeepers. I just look at the reactions, because I think it was a Don a while back said on Twitter that reactions and composure actually for a goalkeeper deems different than a normal gold card or a normal outfield player. Do you know what I mean? So reactions in this instance means like the 1v1s. Do you know what I mean? So for this reasoning, I think 62 reactions in a 1v1 spot right there is just not going to be a great card. 6'6" though is decent, but he's not on the A level. I do think you need someone that gets the mistakes out the way, and he's got 62 reactions, bro. Do you know how bad that is? Oh my days. Overall though, you also want to look at the actual in-game stats and just face that card, face that values. Like you want to look at their kicking. That's the main element, especially if you're playing from the back. You want to look at their positioning, their diving. I mean, mainly, as I said, all these stats right here. Speed, you don't really need to look at. Yeah, unless you would want to know the speed if you are rushing your keeper out. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we got the very first one that is in S. Allison. A lot of pro players use him. A lot of pro players love him. He's the most reliant, most reliable goalkeeper out right now in this current game and this current moment. He is the best valued one in my opinion, and I would deem him as a S tier list player because, man oh man, I struggle against him in champs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think over time though, he will definitely move away from the S spot, move to like A+. But for now, if he gets a special card, maybe EA add an Evo right there for a goalkeeper. They haven't added that out yet right now. We got rush out, cross claim, and far throw, which is kind of decent actually. I'm not gonna lie, the far throw one is decent when you wanna play from the back, as I said. Start that quick counter attack. You know what I mean? He's got 87 reactions, 66 composure. I think every composure for goalkeeper right now is not that great. But yeah, for me, I'm gonna rate him at S. Very nice keeper indeed. We got the very next one. It is Bonu. Now he obviously links to the likes of the Russian ROSHN Saudi league. Very nice keeper when it comes to just linking players from that league, and that's just about it. To be honest, he does also do his job. But I don't know, man. Is he an A tier list player? Now, I've used him, obviously, to link Neymar and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's all that great, though. As you can see, Yasin Bonu. 6'5", so he's not short at all. He's got, obviously, far throw as well. 81 reactions. I do think he's on that Pope level, for sure, man. We got Casillas. Now, this is a very tough one because the only thing with Casillas that... Now, I'm looking at it from a perspective of a pro player. That's how I based most of these cards upon. Do you know what I mean? Will a pro player use Alisson or Casillas? He's definitely using Alisson. He's just got he's more tall. He's just very, very reliant, you know, doesn't make mistakes. I feel like when you do Casillas or when you have him, he's 6'1", doesn't reach to the finesse shots. By the way, it's been nerfed as well. He doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a card that you really want to go out your way and spend that much on. Just get a gold Courtois or gold Alisson will do the job. 89 reactions is indeed very, very nice. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, I don't think this card is a great value, bro. I'll be completely honest. For sentimental, maybe. And yeah, that's about it, man. A+ for sure. We got Courtois. In my personal opinion, goes at S. He's a very, very nice card. Same thing with... By the way, a lot of people might be like, Mike, how is Casillas at A+ and these two are at S? It's an icon, right? We don't want to be too biased, bro. At the end of the day, Casillas is not an S tier list card. He's too small. Do you know what I mean? Can't place him at S just because he's an icon or it's because it's Casillas. He was great in real life, but in this game, unfortunately, not as good. Do you know what I mean? 57,000 coins for 6'6" goalkeeper with 88 reactions. What more do you need? Definitely get in the likes of Alisson and Courtois, in my personal opinion. Very nice cards. We got Mainan, which I do think is a very nice card in game as well. He's actually kind of like on the cusp of almost S. If he gets a special card, for sure gets S. A lot of people link him to Theo Hernandez, you know, the likes of AC Milan players. And, you know, he doesn't really make that much mistakes. Obviously, according to some people, they probably will have him making mistakes. You know, as I said, goalkeepers are all subjective, bro. It depends on how you play with them. And if they do make mistakes, just swap them out for a different keeper, try it out and see. But I'm rating them objectively according to how I've versed them, used them, seen online. Do you know what I mean? The objective rating and how everyone else perceives them. I think Donnarumma, for me, kind of fell off the meta curve of obviously from last year. He was an amazing card in the past two FIFAs, but right now, yeah, as you can see, obviously from PSG, you can link him nicely. He's got 84 reactions. For me, personally, is he on that level of Casillas? Probably not. So for that reason, you know what we can do? We can place one down. We can go like that. I think that is actually perfect in my personal opinion. At the end of the day, Casillas is shorter than these two, but he does have better like reflexes. Do you know what I mean? He has that insane like OP ability to just kind of like have that wow aspect. Do you know what I mean? That wow element when it comes to like 1v1s and stuff. So for that reason, I think that is perfect positioning of the players. We got the likes of Szczesny, just not great, bro. He's in the middle, doesn't exceed expectations. He's just a decent enough goalkeeper. Will do his job. Edison, very, very tough one because more people said Edison is better. Some say Alisson is better. I think for me, Alisson is the undisputed GOAT when it comes to goalkeepers. For me, Edison goes at the A+ slot. Very nice keeper, but does make a little bit of mistakes. But not as much, do you know what I mean, as the keepers underneath. We got Hugo Lloris right there. I've used him a couple of times. He's just not great at all. Ladies and gentlemen, this card, his positioning is bad. He's throwing, he's kicking. Every single thing about this card's not that great. Not as bad as B, though. Not gonna lie. We got Neuer as well, does his job. Oblak, I'm not gonna lie. Oblak this year isn't great. Let us just quickly check his card. He's just not great this year. I haven't versed him or used him that much. But I must say, man, the times I have versed him, he's 6'2", right? He's got obviously the 85 reactions, far throw and cross claimer. I just feel like we are doing him a little bit of an injustice for placing him at B+. He's not on the level of those cards. I do think he will be okay in game, but I think he makes more mistakes than all of the keepers here, in my opinion. That's just how I've seen it. But yeah, we got Onana, which I do think is an A. Onana's actually quite decent in game, I'm not gonna lie. Very funny, ironically, right there. Because in real life, he is just not great. We've got 6'3" Onana, 84 reactions. A very nice keeper when it comes to his value. 7,000 coins. And evidently right there, in my opinion, he is quite good in game. I've used him like for 2-3 weekend leagues. And it was quite nice. I'm not gonna lie, he was quite nice. Cobble. This is a very interesting one. Because Cobble, in my opinion, is an A+ tier list card. I've versed him a couple of times. And I must say he is insane. He's 6'5", 85 reactions. He's got obviously amazing playstyles when it comes to, you know, the more playstyles the better. I do think Cobble for me probably places alongside A+. If we're doing that, then I think Mainan as well goes there, because Mine and a Cobble are literally these similar players. Do you know what I mean? I think that is perfect for me right there. We got Navas. I just don't think he's great, as good. Same thing with Ramsdale. Campos for me is just probably one of the worst keepers when it comes to just value. He's a little bit expensive because obviously he's a hero card. 23,000 coins, 5'7", bro. That is the shortest goalkeeper we've ever seen. He's got amazing pace though, short and lean body type, bro. I just think at the end of the day, Campos is not going to be a card that is any meta, bro. So we will be placing meta B. Olivier Giroud. Now this is one that isn't your conventional meta card, but in game he actually is quite decent. A lot of people have used him. 6'4", right? He has rush out and he has obviously 99 reactions, 99 composure. So that deems very great when it comes to the goalkeeper side of things. In my opinion, he rates at the A slot for sure. Does he have mistakes? Maybe here and there, because it's not a conventional meta. I do think he's a decent enough goalkeeper. Does a little bit exceed expectations, not gonna lie, but not so to place him at A+. Do you know what I mean? Ter Stegen, very nice goalkeeper in game. I just think he's a little bit short. That's the issue, to place him at S. Do you know what I mean? In form though, might be a little bit more decent. He's 6'2", 85 reactions. I do think he's on that cusp of like a Minan type player. But yeah, for now, he's also got amazing reactions. Every time I do play him, if I'm on a 1v1 spot, he saves those shots that you think will go in. Do you get what I'm saying? So for that reasoning, we'll place him there. We got VDS. Now, I've used VDS, right? He's normal version because I packed him. And I must say, he makes a lot of mistakes, bro. I'm not too sure if this one does. Let us see something. He's got 82 reactions. That is the issue with the other version, bro. I'm not going to lie. Especially this 88 version. How much is he now? 420k. He makes a ton of mistakes. I'm not going to lie. So I'm not entirely sure if he's an S-tier list player, especially this one. But I feel like he's tall. He does his job. It's just that reactions, man. Oh, it does play a huge role right there. For now, I'm going to place him at S. I think objectively, people that have VDS, if I verse them, I probably will struggle more so than these cards. You know what I mean? That's how you also base them. Check for me goes there as well. Schmeichel. This is a very controversial one. It's a tough one because I've used this card. The loan, that is. He was decent in the start, but for some reason has dissipated in terms of meta, bro. He's really gone down. A lot of people hate this Schmeichel. I don't think he's an S-tier list card, but is he better than the cards here? And I do think so, bro. I'm not going to lie. For now, I'm going to place Schmeichel at S, because most people say he's decent. Obviously, everyone has their own ratings and their own, like, perceptions, you know, of certain cards. But I think Schmeichel, for the overall ability of a goalkeeper, I think he's decent, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna place him at S. Same thing with Yashin as well. What I like about Yashin was his reactions, bro. Oh my days, I think he has one of the better reactions when it comes to a goalkeeper. As you can see, 91 reactions, and he's obviously got cross claimer, so for corners. The only downfall about his card is he's 6'2". I feel like 6'2" is though the minimum. Is it the minimum? Well, basically like the lowest that you can go for a goalkeeper. Underneath that is just, it's not as great. Casillas is 6'1". Yeah, it is what it is. We got Leka right there. This is the type of card that I've just added in this tier list because I feel like people done him, but I feel like more people done him for the fodder. He's got footwork and cross claimer, 73 reactions. I'm not gonna lie, he's just looking absolutely mid. We'll place him there. We got Durek as well. This is a card that I have not really tried or used. A lot of people will be like, Mike, why are you doing these videos if you haven't tried them, bro? At the end of the day, you guys want a tier list and I'm providing one, an objective one at that. And obviously I've done my research, do you know what I mean? But I'll be honest, not a lot of people have this Durek. That is the one that I'm on the fence of. I'm just judging according to stats. He's 6'2", has no playstyles. He's got 84 reactions as well. I don't think he'll be as bad as the players at a B+. I also don't think he will be as bad as the players at A. I think his lesser version will be an A. This version will be A+. Do you get what I'm saying? We got the very next one is Trapp, the very last one at that. And let us see. Kevin Trapp, in my opinion, is like a cobble. If not, 6'2" as well. Footwork, he's got 83 reactions. It's a decent enough card. Not at all that great. In my opinion, that is a decent enough rating. Tell me if you agree with this tier list. Hit that like, subscribe, check out all the socials. Check out all the links as well. Yeah, for me, I think that is a decent enough list. Yeah, perfect enough, bro. I think. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Who's your favorite goalkeeper? We'll catch you boys in the very next one, man. Peace.